welcome to Oracle Shop, your spiritual shopping channel. And here today we have Paul Quinton. Hello, Paul.
Hello, how are you?
And you're here today to talk to us about your MP3s.
I am, yes. I've put together an introductory, well, a free gift actually, of opening the heart. This is a meditation that I've embedded with some theta tone. This allows the unconscious to open up, and it's designed to really help people moving from the head into the heart, as our planetary changes are now operating and focusing on this concept. So this is just a gentle way of bringing people back into themselves, into their consciousness, connecting with their soul and their inner child. As we open up deeper to the heart and to the soul, we understand that we are way more than our physical self. The true understanding that we are creators of our own reality pervades many people. And in this new time of consciousness, it is so important that we realise our full potential. That's the Opening the Heart, and then there's 5 introductory CDs. Okay, and they go through many different things, from the inner child, facing fears, there's subconscious reprogramming, strength and protection, and there's an inner calm as well. And
can you give us a little bit about your background?
Okay, yes, I'm a spiritual healer and teacher. I grew up in a spiritualist family, so I was always doing sort of seances and clairvoyancy as a very young child. So it really developed from there, really, and I've been working full time now, back 14 years. So.
And what inspired you to create these CDs?
Just because I know a lot of people are struggling, so I have a lot of clients, and I wanted people to be able to do stuff at home and just work through themselves, because I find that it's good going to a therapist and doing all this work, but if the person hasn't got the life tools afterwards to heal themselves and to continue through life, because there's always things that come up, then I find it's better because it's better to empower the person. They've got stuff to take home and they can work through. And I want to give people tools that they can use for the rest of their life. And it's very important now with modern medicine and integrative medicine to use the old language of the soul, which is metaphor, archetype and symbolism. And through the power of imagination and visualization, we can affect change on deeper levels. We can even go down to the subatomic level, the cellular level. And it also allows us to bring through the soul. The soul doesn't speak the spoken word. So creating archetypes, obviously, is very powerful because it allows you to become an observer of yourself. Now, most people get caught up in the ego consciousness and they run from their emotions, and thoughts create emotions. So we have a reaction to something, you know, that goes back to the subconscious, and we just, okay, this is how I'm going to deal with this situation. So when we create archetype and we use the soul's language, it allows the soul to come in and process the information and then download that back into the consciousness of the person to give them an appropriate response.
I see.
So it's like the old thing, if someone makes you angry, just breathe for 30 seconds. But actually that 30 seconds is enough time for that information to go up to the soul, come back down with an informed decision, instead of you reacting through the emotional body and the human self.
And do you get all the MP3s all together, all 5 of them?
Correct, yes, you do.
You do?
Yeah.
And can you just use just one of them for any one time?
Yes,
how would you use them?
Initially use them for the 5 days straight away, because it really does open up the self, and I want people to feel a difference straight away, so they build rapport with the process, they start to learn. Trusting and learning and building rapport with your inner self takes time, because obviously we've got belief systems. Are we ready to open up? There's fears, there's other times many people have tried these types of things before and they haven't worked, and maybe it wasn't the right time. Because the way I've worded it, the way I've put it together, and with the theta tone embedded, it really does affect a change at a deep level. And
you said you use theta waves?
Theta wave, yes, exactly.
And what do theta waves do?
So theta, again, is one of the brain waves, and when we're in theta state, it allows us to open up to our unconscious and also subconscious reprogramming. And it's just a place where we can heal a lot faster, we can understand ourselves, a lot more knowledge will come through to the conscious self. And it's just a doorway. I say it's a doorway. And there's different levels of theta. There's deep theta, and that really, when that person's in that state, you can really, well, you can reprogram subconscious. You can open up to your intuition. You've got more psychic guidance, awareness. Your more surrounds. You know, you can feel your body a lot more. So it's just a heightened awareness, really.
Wonderful. And what do you hope that people will get out of this?
I want people to start to empower themselves, to take responsibility and sovereignty for themselves, so they're not having to always go to people. And but every human being has the same ability. We all have this ability inside us, and it's just been forgotten. Our modern day style of life has really just overridden that. And a lot of the tribal cultures still use this language. For example, the Aboriginals only have a few spoken words, and they all talk telepathically, and they use visualization and imagination to talk and create things. So again, it's bringing back people to their innate sort of DNA belief systems, you know, our original DNA of who we are.
Who are these MP3s aimed towards?
Aimed towards anyone that's on the fence, that wants to, or at crossroads in their life, someone that wants a bit more spirituality, and also wants to let go of the past, whether it be traumas, fears, belief systems. And these MP3s are a great introductory into opening those doorways up to release it. And when we open up to the, like I said, to the inner archetypal work, the soul can come in, and it already knows what to do. As we are a spiritual being having a physical experience, we are here for our soul. So it makes sense to give the power back to the soul and let go of the ego consciousness. And this is a nice little bypass. Yeah.
And you said you use archetypes. Can you explain a little bit more about that?
Yes, so the archetype, again, is the old language of the soul. The soul doesn't speak the spoken word. It uses visualization, imagination, you know, symbols, archetypes, metaphors. And that's how it speaks to you. A lot of times, you know, with archetypes, what you're actually doing is you're creating different characters within yourself, but it's also allowing you to, if something happens in life, an archetype might creep up and it will tell you about what's going on in life. So you're not over bombarded with the emotions and human emotions and the emotional body and how we react to situations. So it gives you more of an intuitive insight.
Well, thank you very much for coming here today, Paul. And the names of your MP3s are again?
Heal Your Life. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.